After a long 7 games on the road, the Giants' offense is starting to come through. Is this the start of something new? Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Bustering the Giants. I'm your host, Jonah Johnson, a freelance video producer and editor and a diehard San Francisco Giants fan. In today's video, we'll be recapping the Dodgers and A series, breaking down our player of the week, as well as looking ahead to the Diamondbacks and White Sox series. First, let's go over the Dodger series. The Giants got off to an early 1-0 lead in the top of the second inning thanks to a Rafael Devers solo shot to right field. In the top of the 6th, Ramos hit a double to left field, knocking in Devers and Schmidt. Adames had 2 clutch hits in his final 2 plate appearances, giving him a total of 3 RBIs for the game. Trevor McDonald went 5 1/3 inning, allowing 3 earned runs, walking 2, and striking out 4. The Giants would go on to win this game 9-3. In Game 2, Eric Haas turned into Barry Bonds, hitting 2 solo shots in his first 2 at-bats of the game. This is the first time in Yoshinobu Yamamoto's career that he's allowed 2 home runs to the same player in the same game. Harrison Bader also went yard, hitting a solo shot that just made it over the left field corner. Adrian Hauser pitched 5 2/3 innings, allowing 2 earned runs and striking out 4. The Giants would go on to win this game 6-2. Not all good things last forever, and that's exactly what happened in Game 3. Robbie Ray pitched 4 2/3 innings, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits and allowing 2 home runs. After the 4th inning, offense went quiet for both teams. The Giants didn't score a run the whole game, and they would go on to lose 4-0. In Game 4, in the top of the 5th inning, Jung-Hoo Lee hit a ball to left field that should have been a double, but ended up being an inside the park home run, tying the game at 2. Unfortunately, that would only be one of 2 hits that the Giants would get all game long. Landon Roop would pitch 5 1/3 innings, allowing 4 earned runs on 6 hits, striking out 7, and walking 2 batters. Ultimately, the Giants would lose 5-2. Now, let's go over the A series. In Game 1, by the 5th inning, Luis Arias and Harrison Bader both showed off their power and hit solo shots, giving the Giants a 2-1 lead. However, with 2 runners on, Kurtz would hit a 3-run home run to center field. This was followed by a Henry Bolte RBI single later that inning. Tyler Mahle pitched 5 innings, allowing 5 earned runs on 10 hits, striking out 6, and walking 1 batter, and the Giants would go on to lose 5-2. In Game 2, with 2 outs in the top of the 1st, Casey Schmidt smoked a ball to left field, giving the Giants an early 1-0 lead. This is the first time all year long that the Giants have had their 3rd hitter in the lineup hit a home run. In the top of the 3rd, Adames hit a 2 RBI single. Yes, he was tagged out at second, but at least we got the runners in. In the top of the 5th inning, with Arias on base, Schmidt came up big again, hitting another home run, this time to right field, giving the Giants a 5-0 lead. Matt Chapman also hit an RBI double in the top of the 7th. With 2 runners on in the bottom of the 8th inning, Brent Rooker decided to make things interesting, hitting a 3-run home run to left field on the very first pitch he saw off of Caleb Killian. Matt Gage earned his first save of the season, and the Giants would go on to win 6-4. In Game 3, Luis Arias hit his 2nd home run of the year and his 2nd of the series, giving the Giants a 1-0 lead. The win may have helped out just a little bit. In the top of the 4th, Chapman hit a double which knocked in Adames. In the top of the 8th inning, with the Giants leading 2-1, Devers came up clutch and hit a single, scoring 2 runners. Later in the inning, Harrison Bader came up clutch and hit a grand slam, capping off an 8-run 8th inning for the Orange and Black. Adrian Hauser pitched 6 innings, allowing 1 earned run on 4 hits and striking out 3. The Giants would go on to win 10-1 and win the series. Overall, the Giants went 4-3 in the week, racking up 66 hits and scoring 35 runs. They sit at a record of 20-27. Now, let's get into our player of the week. It's no one else but Luis Arias. He went 12 for 29, hitting 2 home runs, walking 5 times, and hitting for an OPS of 1,190. Also, he never struck out. Luis Arias has truly been a game changer for the Giants in this 2026 season. There's a lot of talks about whether he'll be traded at the deadline because the Giants aren't winning as many games as they should, but I hope he's on the team come September and helping the Giants make a playoff push. Before we wrap up, let's look into the Diamondbacks and White Sox series coming up this week. After leaving Sacramento, the Giants head to the desert for a 3-game set against the Snakes. On Monday, it'll be Robbie Ray versus Zach Gallen. On Tuesday, Landon Roop versus Ryan Nelson. And on Wednesday, it'll be Tyler Mahle versus Merrill Kelly. Right now, it's unclear who will be pitching for the Giants or the White Sox when they come into town for a 3-game set over the weekend, but we can at least expect that the Giants will have to face Chicago's rookie southpaw, Noah Schultz, in at least one of those games. This Giants offense is really starting to produce. Do you think this is a turning point for the Gigantes? Let me know down in the comments. If you haven't already, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. Be fair, be kind, and as always, go Giants. I'll see you next week.